touch me. It's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, understand what happiness is. Is that it? Oh, look, new day has begun. And now you win, and now as a reward, you die.
You'll die.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Episode 3.
Welcome to episode 3, everybody.
Today, it might be a little difficult to tell, but we are going to be discussing
The movie
cats. Meow, meow. There'll be a lot of meows.
There's going to be a lot that we can't explain, but that's also because we can't explain this film.
No.
And you might notice if you are a fan of either the original musical or the movie, if you're a fan of the movie, get yourself checked out. But we know that obviously our costumes aren't biblically accurate, and we kind of did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Because as a form of protest
Against
this
what
film
we just watched.
Yeah.
It's a bit niche.
I'm Laurel,
And I'm Abby.
and this is
A bit niche. Nice. I'm sure you can hear us, one, our fans in the background, and also
moving around.
that noise. Please do at least go to our Instagram. If not, watch this YouTube video. Our costumings and makeup for this is, I think, maybe our best yet. Episode 3.
Yeah, I will say too, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you're really missing. You're missing out.
90% of this podcast's
You
lore.
really are. I mean, we're hilarious on audio, but you gotta see it to believe it, folks.
Yeah, where we really thrive is visually, I think. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at us.
Yeah, we are triple threats. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna need to see what we got in store.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as we previewed at the end of last week's episode, we're doing Cats, the musical, meaning the musical film.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we gotta make that very clear.
Yeah. And as we said before, neither me nor Abby had seen this movie or like the musical play at all. So this was the first movie I think we've watched for the podcast that neither of us had seen.
Correct.
Yeah. So that was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was an enjoyable time.
Well, no, I
actually
have fun.
really didn't like it.
No. So I guess let's hear about our predictions.
Girls, gays, everything in between and outside. Folks, we've got some predictions.
All right. So what do I know about cats? I know that the movie version is like known as one of the worst movies of all time. And I'm really excited about that. I know that there's a bunch of people in it who probably have no business being in it. I know that the musical version, like the Broadway version, is an Andrew Lloyd Webber, which he did Phantom.
You're looking at me. You're looking at me like I know.
Well, so we must like the music because we love Phantom. Oh, I do know the song Memory. Sorry. I know the song Memory. What do I think will happen? I think it's going to be really edgy. I think it's going to be like cats, but they're like real sexed up. Yeah. Like it's gonna be like the underground of cats. Like they're not just your house cats. They're the street cats and the gangs, and they're snapping along and making trouble. Do I think I'm gonna like it? Yeah. All right, Abby, your turn.
Say like, I mean, there's definitely gonna be cats with guns and knives, and of like probably some cat orgies. Pretty naturally. Why you take your headphones off like that?
I'm at the table.
I just watched him literally pull both ears out.
He's so kind about it, though.
And I was like, what's wrong? I'm sure we're not surprised that I'm not really going to have that much substance when it comes to what I know about sustenance.
Yeah.
Words aren't my forte.
Neither is plot.
Neither is plot. As Laurel mentioned, I know there are some big names in there, but again, they probably should not be. She told me Jason Derulo. Interesting. And also Taylor Swift, who I love, but probably should not be in there either. I see you fucking shaking your head, you little bitch. But when it comes to what is actually going to happen in this said Cats performance, again, no clue. I don't know if... Yeah, why do I feel like there's gang relation? Like, it's like street cats. Will I like it? You know, probably for the bit. Yeah, probably. Again, not for the plot. It will likely be due to the music, as generally speaking, musicals are known for good music. That's all.
And now, back to the show.
All right, so unfortunately, no guns in this one.
Yeah. Dang it. That honestly, like, could have made it better, and I normally would never say that.
Yeah, I did make a note about, like, halfway through that said, all right, there's no guns, but I wish I had a gun right now. Because it's that bad, you guys.
Yeah.
And let me just say, like, I knew it was bad. I think we both knew it was bad.
Yes.
But we were like, okay, well, sometimes we like bad movies.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
yeah, maybe we'll enjoy it. Like, we'll have a couple drinks, whatever, and watch this and laugh at it. Unfortunately, no.
That was not the case.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what I was thinking it was going to be, but it wasn't that. It wasn't what I witnessed.
Yeah.
Overarching thought here, and I watched this at Laurel's house, and I looked at her when we took a little break, and I said, like, give it up. Well, actually, probably multiple times throughout the film.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, give it up. I know you're pranking me. Like, I 110% thought that you had pulled something up on, like, YouTube, and it was some, like, cat teaser, like, something crazy, and, like, oh, prank your friends. And I'm like, where's the fucking camera? And then you were serious. And I remember days after, I still was like, I literally think she pranked me.
No.
I think she was lying to me.
Abby.
I still just can't even think it's real. Right now, if you gave away the prank, I'd be like, yeah, no, that makes complete sense because there's no way that was real.
I wish I was kidding. Like, that's how I felt during it, too. I was like, no, maybe Netflix is pranking us?
Yes.
I don't know. This can't be right.
No, it can't.
Like, I don't know how to adequately describe... So I guess maybe for those who haven't seen the movie or haven't even seen the trailer... And look, this is going to be a frustrating episode for us because this was... It has haunted us.
Haunted.
For a whole week.
Yeah.
Since we watched it.
Yeah.
Because there's no word I can describe this other than deeply
Disturbing.
upsetting and disturbing and terrifying. And it's because of the CGI. I think.
Yes, no, I completely agree with that. It's, yeah.
They made it so, I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost hyper realistic in that they look very human-like. But they have fur.
Yeah.
And for some reason, like, the CGI faces are very crudely pasted on their bodies. And we were right in that everything's really sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Not in a good way.
No, literally, those are our 2 words. Our only, like, thoughts from this were literally, like, disturbing and sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're spot on with, like, it's just a little too, like, human-like almost. And that's kind of what, like, I didn't know what to expect because I had never seen any, even of, like, I don't think the costumings for, like, the actual musical.
Yeah.
But I knew that, like, people had criticized it due to the CGI. So, like, I knew that that was the case in the movie, but I have no words for them and their movements and the tails. What I like pointed out a lot of things about like them and the CGI specifically, like the tails when the tail does dances.
Right.
Don't like any of the noises. Hate the toes.
Oh,
Hate the toes.
See, that was the one, not the one thing, but because everything was very disturbing for me about the, I guess I'll call it animation, but I can get behind how, like, some of their movements are like, oh, okay, like, it's like a cat.
Right.
Then why can I see all their fingers and all their toes? Especially the toes. Why are they all, like, out there? Why couldn't they be wearing, like, a sock
something
that looks like a paw? Why do I need to see their toes?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Hate it.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think just in general, also, it was like, okay, frightening CGI, but then also, like, the characters' vibes from the start were
hostile.
Not it. Not it. I don't. What's that guy's name? I'm not gonna respect him by learning his name.
I don't like him. Munku Strap.
Yeah, like little girl Vicky gets thrown in a bag,
Which,
and then,
like, ow.
Yeah, so sad.
It's like, I'd feel bad if these were actually cats, but then she came out of the bag and was the creepiest freaking thing I've ever seen. And I think both of our jaws were just dropped.
Yeah. I realized then it would be a wild ride.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, sorry, we got off track there, but all the vibes were hostile. Or, like, not hostile, but, like, creepy. Especially Munku Strap.
Yeah, they gave me...
It's like,
my train of thought.
It's like violating almost.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, I literally felt violated.
Yeah. And Victoria's, like, into it for some reason.
Right.
And, okay, another thing, too. And, you know, honestly, the disturbing factor, it all coincides with the sexy factor.
Correct.
Because why is there sexual tension between every character?
Every character.
At the same time, at different times.
Maybe I think we did mention a cat orgy.
There was.
Again, spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
The rubbing of the necks.
Right. Which, like, I understand it's a cat thing to, like, rub cheeks. But, like, you can't do that when you're also, like, a full-on human.
Like, humans can't rub cheeks. Leave it for cats.
They probably shouldn't. So after just meeting.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, get a room if you're rubbing cheeks, okay?
Yeah, I think in that first kind of song scene, sing-song.
No, it's also, literally a whole scene because it's 45 minutes long, the first thing.
Yeah, why is every song, like, 3 years long,
Yeah.
first of all?
Yeah, that first one especially.
Yeah. We can balance on bars, we can walk on a wire. Jellicles can and Jellicles do. Jellicles can and Jellicles do.
Yeah,
Also-
I was done. Right from the jump.
Do they sing that, you think, every time a new cat comes to town?
Absolutely. Or is it just because it's like...
Just the Jellicle Ball night?
Just the Jellicle Ball night. Yeah, that's also something that took us probably a upsetting time. We weren't really grasping the plot either.
No.
Either of us.
And I still don't really get it.
No.
We've done a lot of... This is probably the first film where we've done a decent amount of research.
Yeah, honestly, because
we were like,
confusion.
what the hell was that?
Yeah.
So I guess Jellicle Ball is once a year.
Yes.
And...
They're not killing cats every night.
No. Okay. What?
I don't know. But, like, yeah, the Jellicle Ball, and they give performances to, like, see the, you know, like, the best cat, or what is even, you know, the criteria for a win there. I don't know.
Just whoever can impress old Deuteronomy. This is just a fever dream. What the hell?
No, seriously, I wrote down right away, like, what type of drugs were the writers on? The creators. Like, what? What? I just, like, obviously we clearly have a lot of words, but I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah. It's like, this could be our shortest episode ever because it left us so speechless, and yet there's so much to say. Yeah. There's so much to unpack, and there's so much trauma to undo. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was, I think, my first big question was like, okay, so they do this, like, 20-minute song every time a cat shows up.
Right.
Also, so the Jellicle Ball is like, okay, they have to put on these giant performances to become the Jellicle Choice. Mm-hmm. I didn't know the Jellicle Choice meant that you die.
Yeah, like the chandelier or whatever it was, hot air balloon chandelier,
and then she
takes
just
you
goes
to
and dies. Heaven, I guess? Heaviside Layer?
Yeah.
I thought Jellicle Ball was just like, oh, now you can be in our group.
Yeah.
So then I was like, why did they just, like, accept Victoria from the start? And I was like, is this about race?
Is this about race?
She's a white cat? Well, because I wrote, too, what is this a metaphor for? You know? Like, is there something deeper here? Or is this just a romp?
Yeah, no, I think we're just
romping?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Except for, I guess, I did write this for the ending. Like, the last performance, what's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
Where, I wrote down, like, okay, wait, is this supposed to be, like, you know, a whole ploy to get us to respect cats more and realize they're just like us?
And it could have been?
Yeah. Like... Like, don't put down your cat.
Don't call your cat stinky because your cat has feelings too. Yeah. And your cats belong to a secret society that sacrifices one of the cats every year. So don't piss off your cat. Yeah. That's pretty much that last number.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the theme? The lesson?
Or is it...
The deeper meaning?
Or is it a cautionary tale about cults? It could be. Culture. Except it's actually a cult.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I think we should get out of the way?
What?
Our discussion of Rebel Wilson and James Corden.
Yeah. I thought it was illegal to talk about James Corden.
It might be.
In this house.
It is in this house. But we break rules all the time, baby. So yeah, unfortunately James Corden is in this movie. We're not a James Corden fan.
No.
I think, was he canceled for something?
Probably.
But even if he wasn't, whatever he's putting down, I'm not buying it.
No.
If he's selling it, my wallet is put away.
Velcroed shut.
And yes,
I have a Velcro wallet.
You would.
Of course.
Do you really?
Not anymore, no.
Oh.
But yeah, when I was a kid, I had a Velcro wallet, and it was sick.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
It was camo.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. I wanted to be in the army. Here I am.
And
in
look
a cat
at her
costume.
now. Look at her.
Having a podcast, so dreams really do come true, kids.
The few, the proud. So yeah, about James, there's nothing really you need to know about this character other than his whole bit is that he's like fat and wants to die so he can be reborn to get fat again.
Yeah. Right.
Isn't that the whole bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, my notes about it were, James, this is the best we could do in the way of comedy. And I've never pictured him naked until now. So it was really disturbing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because, just to be clear, even the cats that they put in some form of clothing, they're still naked.
Yeah.
But not even like a naked cat. They just look like naked people.
Humans, yeah. I don't know. I think that's enough for James.
Yeah, that's enough
because
for James.
Rebel, well, you know, we could have a really, really, really probably in-depth intellectual conversation about how dirty they did Rebel Wilson.
We won't.
But we're in no shape to do so right now.
No.
But yeah, really, yeah.
It was just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot trying to make her look like... And I'm not saying she does look like this, but they tried to make her look like disgusting and fat and like... Because that was the character. Like, she's supposed to be like, you know, the fat, lazy cat.
Right.
But they really didn't have to go in that hard.
No.
Like, it was
especially
bad.
just like, she like, just, I don't know.
She was just...
like, not fat either. Like...
Right. But they, like... We're like, oh, look at this cat. It's so gross.
Yeah, and then, like, her and James' jokes, like, they all have to be about, like, being fat. And then also, like, the parts that they add, I really don't like, where, like, I know that those are not in the original musical. Like, I don't know, he, like, hits his balls at one point or, like, does stupid things like that. And, like, the funny pieces that they add to it are not funny.
Mm-hmm. They're really not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really just too bad. That was too bad. Let's take a hard pivot. Should we talk about Rum Tug Tugger?
Ugh. I guess this is a great segue into further discussing the sexual nature of this film as well.
Yeah. It's all pretty, like, explicitly there, but no more so than with Rum Tug Tugger, am I right?
Yes.
First of all, his name is Rum Tug Tugger. Wait, Rum Tug Tugger or Tum Tugger?
You're asking the wrong girl.
Tum Tugger is a curious cat, and there isn't any call for me to shout it. He will do as he do. There's no doing anything about it.
Small instrumental.
Small. Okay, well, it's something about tugging.
Something tugging.
And he is played by Jason
Derulo. Which I fucking love him.
Yeah.
I have had a big crush on him since my whole life. So.
Yeah. He's really a handsome fella.
Yeah, for him being like, for me loving him so much, it still was really not my favorite thing he's ever done.
Because it was still disturbing.
Yeah.
It was. Because we were like, okay, I see him coming in here. He's like the slutty cat.
Right,
He's the player.
Yeah.
But it was like a little too... how do I say this? It was too much bulge.
Yeah. I mean, we've all seen it. Literally, when I tried to look up Jason Derulo, the only thing that comes up about his cat stuff is the fact that he posted a bulge pic on Instagram. That's all I could find.
Yeah.
Continue. So yeah, it just gives
It's
bulge.
It's giving bulge
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot in the song. So, you know, he's really not part of the story.
No.
He just comes in and sings his, like, really slutty song and then kind of, like, leaves and shows up as part of the ensemble later.
Right.
But my favorite part in his song, because they break into this milk bar.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, supposed to be for humans.
Who knows?
That's the other thing that's really confusing is, like, they're cat-sized in, like, a human-sized world, but all the human stores and places are, like, cat-related.
Cat-themed, yeah.
So what is this?
Yeah.
But they break into the milk bar, and he's singing, and he just goes, milk!
Huh? Stand up, Jason.
Yeah, please. Pick yourself up, pal.
Come on. You're better than this.
That's, like, most of the people in this movie are better than this.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got roped into it.
No, I know. I literally think, especially for, like, Taylor Swift, too, like, someone said, like, cats. And that's all she needed to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Jen, too. Jennifer, man, you're better than this.
Right.
You're better than this.
Yeah, she really is better than this. And I mean, we'll talk about it a little more later. Like, her performance of Memory was lovely.
Oh, yeah.
But when we were watching it, I couldn't separate the visuals from the audio. Because every time I opened my eyes, I saw, like, the crudely pasted on face on her body
Yeah.
that like doesn't quite move in the same time as her body.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it's so, oh God.
it's just not right.
Yeah. I think that was like one thing. This is like, I mean, halfway intellectual maybe about the film is that going back to like the human aspect of them. I think that we've taken a look at a couple of the like numbers from the actual musical and we like those way better. And I knew I would right away, just given the fact that I think with like the CGI and the pasted on faces, you lose the fact that like there's all of these actually incredible singers and like actors that are in this film, but like they feel like because it's all the CGI, they're not doing anything. Like they're not, doesn't feel like they're actually doing the ballet, where like if you saw that live, someone doing those dances,
It would be awesome.
cat movements, all of that, like, and singing, incredible. But like you lose like the appreciation for the art.
craft.
Yeah, I don't know.
You really do. I was thinking about that even at the start of the movie. There's that scene where they're in a graveyard for some reason.
The fact that I don't remember that.
It was like the end of the Jellicle Cat one, and Munko Stroops starts dancing with White Cat, Victoria.
Vicky, yeah.
Vicky.
Oh, Victoria, sorry.
Vicky. And it's like, okay, why are they in a graveyard? Oh, well, like, if they were doing that as humans, that'd actually be really cool because they're doing like some cool ballet and stuff.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden they go from ballet to giving each other like fuck me eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, have some respect for the dead, you know?
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
God, that's my grandpa over there or
Right.
something. Like, I don't know.
Right away with the sensual performances.
It was just, and I get it, cats are like kind of slinky and like,
Yeah.
you know, sensual. But this was just straight out, like, everyone's gotta be banging everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Or else.
Cats are fucking.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So that was,
And it's a whole lot of cats, too. Like, an obscene amount of cats. When you really think about that, if that was, like, in real life, and you just walked down an alley, and all these cats are, like 20 cats are just hanging out, or when they go into someone's house,
yeah.
all the cats are just fucking around. Like, could you imagine?
Right? Like when they're in there with Rebel Wilson, and there's like a bunch of cats dancing around, and there's like an army of roaches that are following her around. They're like,
And that also makes me think of the rats or the
no,
mice.
I hate the
I
rats.
am kind of a fan of the little mice, little rats, whatever you want to call them.
There's a little scene where they open the cupboard and there's these 3 little mice, and at first you're like, oh, that's kind of cute. There's little like dancing mice. They zoom in on their faces.
Bad.
Oh my god. They look like, I don't even, like baby dolls pasted on
Yes.
mouse bodies, and it's just horrible.
You know what it kind of, I just thought of this. Did you watch Teletubbies?
Yes.
Okay, you know
It's
the
like
little
the
sun,
sun.
the paste on, that's like the level of graphics that it was, except for that was appropriate for the time, but
Right.
like, come on, when was this released?
2019.
We could do better.
Yes. That's a perfect way to describe it, and not just for the
Looks
mice,
like
for
it, yeah,
every
for
cat.
everyone, yeah.
Every character.
Yeah.
So, Idris Elba is also in this film. He plays McCavity, which I guess he's the bad guy.
Yeah?
He's like super obsessed with becoming the Jellicle choice, which again, if you win the Jellicle choice, you die. So it's like, bro, if you want to die, just kill yourself. So that's really confusing.
I know.
And he kidnaps like everyone, or I guess only the fat cats.
Yeah, but like you can't even call it kidnap because I mean he like makes him vanish.
Yeah,
Like,
he does like some magic stuff.
yeah. So I kept calling him like because I did not pick up on his name. Like he's the bad cat who's also the magic kitty, but like don't mistake him with the magician kitty.
Right, that's Mistopheles.
Mr. Mistopheles.
Pick any card from the pack. He's equally cunning with dice. He's deceiving you into believing that he's only hunting for mice.
Ow! Will you all say, oh well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Who I realized that's who I thought was the little gay friend.
Oh! Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. He's for sure gay.
But he has
probably
sexual
like
tension with
bisexual or
Victoria.
pansexual, just because he is going after the female lead of Vicky.
But everyone was at the same time.
Right,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, probably all cats are probably pansexual. If
I would think so.
yeah,
Right?
now that I think about it, I really do think that's probably pretty
That makes
accurate.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's fair then that I was getting vibes from him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was giving creeper vibes to Vicky for sure.
Right?
Didn't love that.
And then there was like little flashes of jealousy between him and Munku.
Yeah.
It is Munku, right?
Dude, you keep saying that, and if I had 30 guesses, I could not guess this man's name.
Okay. I need to look it up because I don't like it.
Yeah, because he also
It
had
is
vibes.
Munku Strap.
Mongoose strap.
I
That's
swear I'm not
fucking
crazy. I hate that. What's even crazier is that these cats choose their own names. Remember that? Well, and they don't really describe that either. Like, all cats have certain names. The ones that owners give them.
Oh,
and the ones
yeah.
they give themselves.
Selves. What's the third?
I don't know. Well, I guess kind of connecting into, I guess we'll call it costumes.
Right.
But still having to do with Idris Elba as McCavity. So McCavity shows up in the beginning. He's got like a hat and big fur coat, which like also, why do you need a fur coat? You're a cat.
Yeah.
You have fur, ostensibly. And you're like, okay, like I can tell, like he's kind of like the suave bad guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Later in the movie, he shows up without any clothing, and like should be fine because all the cats
Our bear.
bear, but they made his fur color his skin color,
Yeah.
so he just
With
looks
no like spots or anything either.
It's just smooth,
So it fully looks like he is naked.
with a tail, a naked man with a tail, and it's wildly disturbing.
Yeah.
They should have censored it.
Honestly.
I
I felt like I was seeing too much.
think I screamed.
Yeah.
I think, although I will give Idris some credit, I
Yeah.
don't think he flashed his crotch as much as the other cats.
No, definitely not.
But we did get full frontal from him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
That one actually does haunt me a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of this movie
Terrifying.
haunts me, and you'll notice we're less joyful today
Yeah.
than we
Yeah.
usually are.
No, honestly, it was bound to happen. I
Yeah.
didn't think maybe that it would be episode 3 that we
No.
would be completely shitting on a movie, but here
This
we
one
are.
was really, really bad.
Yeah, there's not much else like in costuming,
No, 'cause
which
there
is
is
you know
none.
normally just like our literally favorite part. I will have to mention because I'm a collared cat.
Oh, yes.
You know, when you start meeting some of the cats with collars, those cats think they're better than other cats.
Yeah, I think they do.
What? Because they have a home to go home to? They're not little street cats.
Yeah, they're not homeless. They're like, ooh, this was fun. I enjoyed the Jellicle ball. I'm going back to my family.
Yeah. Rude.
Enjoy your sewer.
But that's like me.
Yeah, she's bougie,
I'm a bougie cat.
clearly.
Yeah. It's pretty clear.
Oh my gosh.
Man. I guess, like, do we talk a little bit about the fact that, you know, because it's a musical and sometimes the parts that people like the most is the music from musicals. In case you didn't know,
Well, but that's really for just like the true fans.
the true fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get it.
But for us, we didn't love the music.
Love it.
It was fine. And
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like, I've been trying to listen to the soundtrack a little bit more throughout the week
Yeah.
after I watched it. And I'm enjoying the music a lot more without the visuals.
Right.
Because, like, it just seeps into your brain. The, like, I don't want to see, well, maybe I do want to see, like, Jason Derulo hump in the air while he sings.
Yeah,
But not
to a
as
good
a
song.
cat, you know?
Yeah.
And to a good song.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his song is actually probably one of my favorites.
I do like that song.
Yeah. But no, I agree. Yeah. As a cat form, it's not my favorite. Well, what else do we like about the music, or what else? Like,
This is tough.
It's really tough.
Look, obviously, Jennifer Hudson can do no wrong when it comes to singing.
no.
I will say I did enjoy Taylor Swift's performance.
Woo! We got a new Swiftie.
Well-
no, we don't.
Well, the bar is low because it's Cats.
yeah, yeah. Like her being the best out of all of them. Like,
Yeah.
should.
Yeah. But I enjoyed hers because it wasn't like super disturbing. She was just doing like a Taylor Swift performance.
Right,
I was like,
exactly.
okay, like I can handle this.
Yeah, yeah.
Until like it felt like halfway through the song she had a British accent that she didn't have the whole time.
The whole time, yeah, correct. Yeah, I did write that down. Like, where'd the accent come from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
the
was-
accent. I'll also talk about Sorry to Objectify You, but I feel like it's fine when you're in cat form, maybe.
Yeah.
Your boobs were huge, Taylor.
Yeah.
And no other cats had boobs like that. Like,
No. Yeah.
weird.
And I feel like I don't know, but I don't think they're that big in real life.
Right, exactly. Like, but they just felt super pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
And as she was singing, they were shaking, and like it was weird because, like, you know, like cats don't really have boobs. So, well, like human boobs.
Yeah. I saw a Reddit comment that was like, that actually talked about her boobs and was like, you know, the only thing that really took me out of it was that Taylor only had 2 boobs. Show the rest of your 4 boobs, you coward.
Oh man, like right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right. So,
But-
like, if you're gonna do boobs, do like 8
Anatomically
8
correct
titties.
kitty boobs.
8 kitty titties.
But yeah, anyways, obviously we know that Taylor Swift's performances from A Cavity and Beautiful Ghosts are going to be my all-time favorites.
I don't remember Beautiful Ghosts. When was that?
It isn't in the actual film. It's when the credits happen.
Oh, okay, because I saw that was
I
nominated
just-
for awards or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, it's
Okay.
just like the credits, I believe.
Got it.
Because that's the only one. Well, that and I had heard of Memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely my favorite. I also love the Mr. Is it Mr. Magical Mistopheles?
Magical Mr. Mistopheles.
Magical Mr.
Yeah.
Mistopheles, or whatever the song is called there. One thing that's very upsetting to hear, though, is that the musical version is just way better. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to watch that full performance. But
Yes, we
it
did
still is my
preview some.
favorite. Mhm. It
We
still is my
previewed a
favorite.
little bit of the filmed version of the stage musical, and we fuck with that a lot more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna probably go ahead and watch that whole thing at some point too.
Yeah.
But just for our own viewing pleasure, not for yours.
Not for yours.
Yeah.
Is it going to be problematic for me to say that I don't like Judi Dench?
Like, do you not like her at all, or you just didn't like her in this?
I didn't like her in this. To be honest, I don't know a single other thing she did.
Yeah, because I'd be careful there because she's like the real deal.
Oh yeah,
She's
no.
a dame.
Oh okay, like she does musicals and stuff.
I don't know how many musicals she does, but she's more like she's a serious like theater actor, like Shakespeare.
yes,
And, like,
okay,
So
okay.
she's like legit.
Yes.
So I don't know why she stooped this low.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like her acting is great. I recognize her, cut out face on a cat body. I recognized her. I guess yes, it's that I don't necessarily not a fan of her like performances in this, which is kind of why I asked if she does musicals, because the singing, it was so good for old cat lady or like old cat.
Yeah.
It just didn't hit the ears right for me.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
So I don't know. I gotta be honest here, I gotta be honest.
No, I mean that's fair. I didn't like anyone's performance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe this is a good time because if you've been listening, which you should, go back and listen to our other 2 episodes. We always give justice. So I think just like generally speaking here, we don't really have our little justice corner, but this movie just justice for all.
Yeah.
All
justice,
involved.
Yeah. Well, and justice for us for having watched this.
Yeah.
Oh, we need some reparations because
Oh yeah.
that was really rough. That was time we won't get back.
No, like a lot of the things we witnessed should be illegal. Maybe we should think about a class action.
If there isn't already one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're joining.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think
Make note to look that up.
Exactly. And maybe that's where we should segue into. We're not doing our normal segments of notables and quotables and culture this week because we're speechless.
Yeah.
we don't know what wanted to say, so we're going to start something new for this episode. And it's called Let's Get to the Bottom of This. Because what the hell? So just some background from Wikipedia. So this was one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. It had about $100 million budget and grossed about $75 million. The cast, credit to them, they took it seriously.
Yeah, they did. I wonder what they think now.
They went to, quote, cat school, in which, quote, we would literally do hours on end, a barefoot crawling on the floor, hissing at each other. We learned about cat instincts and the way they carry themselves and the way they process information. Meow, meow. And, like, maybe that would be kind of cool if they were actually doing the dancing, but it's CGI.
Yeah, like, did you need all of that?
Yeah. If you want to see something fun, go watch Jason Derulo do a little bit of it on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Because that interview was gold.
It's bonkers.
Yeah. And you can tell, like, you know, at that point it's like a promotional, like, tour interview. He can't help but just laugh.
No.
At talking about the cat school. I don't know how else you would take that serious.
Well, and you can tell he's trying so hard.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, we actually went to cat school, and they're just cracking up. And he's trying so hard to pull it together, and he can't.
Yeah. And who's this woman running the cat school? Is that your only source of income? Are you, diversifying into other animals? How is this a well-established thing? Who else would ever go to cat school?
How do we come teach with you?
Right. Maybe I shouldn't say that because we don't want to offend the furry community.
Exactly. Although I did see the furry community is not a fan of
Not
cats.
a fan. And that's when you know
the movie specifically.
You fucked up.
Yeah, like you have an entire audience base just on a silver platter, and you messed it up. What are you doing? If the furries don't like your Cats movie, you know you royally fucked up.
Royally.
Yeah. Should we talk about Butthole?
Of course.
I think it's time for Butthole.
This was the craziest thing when Laurel told me this. Like, again, I still think it could be a prank.
No.
Unfortunately, I've read it in multiple interviews now, so.
Yes. So
tell us what you got, kid.
Apparently, for those that didn't know, the first cut of Cats, I'm going to have to read it because I can't say it. The visual effects editor who worked on the movie confirmed that an early, half-finished iteration of Cats featured visible anuses. Another crew member is quoted as saying that the appearance was not intentional. Yeah, okay. Ultimately, one crew member was assigned the task of editing out anything that appeared to be an anus. I'm sorry, that's not a mistake. How do you accidentally add in anuses?
Right, like, because the ugh.
And the fact that they had one butthole guy to get rid of
one
them all.
butthole.
Hey, what's up? I was actually the butthole guy on Cats. What? What do you mean?
Didn't you say they had to spend, like, millions at the very end of it being like, no, we actually need to edit these all out? Like, Ted, you need to go through and clear the buttholes.
Get rid of all the buttholes, or else we have to rate this NC-17.
Yes.
Like, this is gonna be porn if you don't get rid of the buttholes.
Literally. I want to find that butthole cut.
I'm telling you, the discourse online, everyone's like, hashtag release the butthole cut. Because we gotta see it, man.
Yeah, we're going to start a petition for that, actually. Go follow our Instagram. Another shameless plug there, because release the cut.
Release the cut. Yeah, but it's actually kind of sad. I don't know. Maybe they deserved it. There was a lot of criticism for the visual effects people.
Yeah.
They ended up getting... Their whole business got shut down, and they lost their jobs.
Oh, no.
And the Visual Effects Society condemned them.
Received a condemnation from the visual Oh, my God.
That's incredible. I love that so much.
Oh, they probably hated it, though.
I mean, yeah, of course.
But So again, this is like a lack of knowledge of like CGI, but I'm pretty sure like you're utilizing like the actual people's bodies
I think
and then
so.
doing
Yeah.
things with them.
Oh,
You know, like it's the camera is tracking them.
do you know what a mocap suit is?
No, it's like the things with the little dots or whatever.
Yeah, did you know that it was called that?
No.
Neither did I. Max told me, he's like, oh, no way, they use mocaps for this.
Mocaps? Who just knows that off
Yeah.
the top of their head? Okay, well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they have mocaps on, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
And, like, they are tracking their, like, bodies and then, you know, doing it like that. So, I feel like, you know, the hate, I don't think should be on necessarily, like, the little animators themselves. Like, Ted Butthole Guy, like, he shouldn't have gotten, like...
Justice
laid
for Butthole
off.
Man.
Justice for Butthole Man, yeah. Like, and a condemnation from the Visual Effects Society. Like, I think the work that they did was great. Like, the technical aspect of it, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. The faces were a little...
Yeah.
I don't know. But that wasn't their creative choice, you know? Like,
Well-
I'm sure there's, like, the director and stuff is like, here's what we're gonna do. We're going the CGI route, and we're pasting these people's faces on them. And then Ted, Butthole Guy, decided, when I do my CGI, I'm going to take it upon myself to make anuses. And then said director said, no, reverse that.
Yeah, I actually don't want you to have creative liberties here.
So-
no buttholes, actually. Sorry, I
Yeah.
wasn't clear on that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know, man, because, like, the butthole thing, fine. The faces, unexcusable. I also saw that after it was released, there were full-on scenes where some of the cats just weren't in CGI. It was just, like, the mocap suits. Not many of them, but you could see, like, one or two. So then
Yeah.
they had to unrelease it, edit it more, and then release it again.
Okay, so I take back what I said. They probably did a really shitty job.
So, like, do your job, man. I think, what was it, too? Max said, because he was doing research and I didn't write down where it came from, that they had spent 6 months editing the trailer
No.
and then left themselves about, like, 3 months to edit the rest of the movie.
And that checks out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a classic story of poor time management.
Yeah.
And this is the best they could do.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not making excuses for them.
Right, yeah.
The director, Hooper, said that he didn't want anybody involved in the film who was involved in the original show. Why would you make that choice if you're doing a four-screen adaptation of the musical?
Right.
Like, you're just asking for a train wreck.
Right. And you received it.
You got it, buddy.
You received it. I guess one thing that I thought at the end of all of this was, thank God that Wicked did not flop,
Yeah, dude.
because this was a devastating loss, Cats, you know, was for the community as a whole. And I think if Wicked didn't live up to the hype,
I was really
I don't think
scared
the
it
theater
wouldn't.
community could handle that.
No.
Another loss. Another loss.
Yeah, Wicked's too big, too. Like, I was scared that it wasn't going to
Scared.
pull through. And then again, neither of us have seen it.
I'm happy we're getting, you know, a musical remake that does justice.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get it here,
No.
clearly.
No.
So I guess this is now a time that we can really pull some redeeming qualities out of our arsehole.
We can try out of our butthole. From the butthole cut. From the butthole cut.
From the butthole cut.
We can try.
I mean, the butthole would have been a redeeming quality. No, I would have been more disturbed, but it's like we got vag, we got all of it. So
We got it.
Give us
Bulges.
the anus.
Yeah, just give us all.
Give us the anus.
Give us the anus. Oh, God. Okay, so...
Redeeming qualities.
We
What do we
only
got?
could think of, like, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson singing Memory.
Oh,
It's
of
beautiful.
course.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Listen to it. Don't watch it.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Listen to the musical, or like the people who
Soundtrack, or-
did it. In the musical. Again, they absolutely slay it. or listen to us perform it in this podcast, absolutely slay it.
Right.
But yeah, that was a redeeming quality, I guess.
It was, except like I just couldn't take it seriously.
No.
Memory, alone in the moonlight, and smile at the old days was beautiful then. I remember time I knew what happiness was. Trees in summer, endless masquerading. So it is a redeeming quality if you shut your eyes.
Yeah. And Jennifer Hudson's like character just in general like confused me a little bit from the jump. Like, I mean, okay,
What's her deal?
I was wrong about this, but like right when I saw her, I was like, prostitute cat?
Well, they kind of make her look like that.
Yeah, and then I'm like, is she homeless or is she just like a washed up like performer? What happened? And then like all like the furs like falling off of her. Like,
well, I think that's what it is, right? Because she's Grisabella the glamour cat.
Yeah.
So she used to be like a star, and then she went with McCavity. I think is what they said.
Yep.
And now she's
fell
like
off.
yeah.
So, but now she's on the up and up and up to
now she's dead. So congrats.
Heavy side.
Heavy side layer, which I guess is heaven.
Yeah. What?
I know, we'll talk about that too. Okay, so anyways, Jennifer Hudson cat, that was kind of a redeeming quality.
Yeah.
Taylor?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm gonna be for that. I liked her performances.
Well,
or her
and even
performance.
as a not Swiftie, I enjoyed her performance.
Yeah.
It was probably the most palatable other than Jennifer Hudson's.
Correct. Yeah, I completely agree.
And, like, the CGI on Taylor's face was better than everyone else's.
yeah.
So I wonder if she, like, slipped him a few extra mil to figure that out.
100%.
You think?
Yeah.
I mean, she got
our
the
girl
part.
is nothing but a capitalist queen. She's
gonna make sure that it's done right.
Yeah.
But only for her.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the only quote I wrote down. I think she said it. Or I don't remember.
Go for it.
It said, "Don't mess with the crazy cat lady."
Oh, that had to be her.
Yeah. And you just know that she thought she ate with that one.
And I'll say she did. Yeah, there's no way that's anyone else besides her because, like, she, like I
kind of
said,
her
like,
thing, right?
yeah, it's like one of her things. Yeah.
Okay. What else is kind of okay about this movie?
I get so although still confusing, I kind of liked the set because I didn't know what to expect going into it. If it was going to be, I didn't even know if these were like just straight up cats, if the cats were acting like humans, if they were interacting with humans, where they lived, if they lived in like a cat town or if it was like a human town, you know, whatever. So I kind of liked the little like aspect of it being like a human normal town of London. And
oh yeah, I guess it's London.
Yeah. And, you know, they're sized similarly to cats, normal cat sizes, but then the businesses and stuff around the scene are like cat themed, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, like the Egyptian, maybe that's like a hotel or something, I think. The milk bar, you know, but they're human sized. I kind of fucked with it.
Yeah. I mean, and I think the point is, like, if you don't think about it too hard, like, that was visually very interesting.
Yes.
So I'm okay with that, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, there's really not too much for us to say.
Yeah.
Other than this was really disturbing for us.
I will never be the same.
No. And we highly recommend that nobody watch this, especially with children.
Yes.
No kids. This is very scary.
No. In fact, Max literally couldn't even finish it.
Yeah. He stayed for about He made it a while. He made it about 30
like
minutes.
halfway. Oh, I was gonna say even longer than that. But
How long is this movie? It felt like 10 years. But
I think
it was only like an hour 45, but
Yeah.
it felt like it took us all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he left, I think, halfway through, which was pretty good for him. Yeah. So, you know, I think we need to find out what Jellicle cats we are.
Of course.
So we found a quiz or two
Yeah.
online.
There's unsurprisingly actually a
There's
lot of
so
them.
many. BuzzFeed alone has like 10 quizzes.
Yeah, exactly.
So we thought maybe we'd do one from Playbill and one from BuzzFeed.
We'll insert the links in the show notes.
Yes.
Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
So should we start with BuzzFeed?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this quiz on BuzzFeed is called Take This Quiz, and we'll tell you which cats the movie character matches your personality.
Love it.
Okay. So first, and are they the same? Like,
I think they should be the same. Yeah.
So first we need to choose a Disney villain.
we have Scar, Hades, Ursula, Cruella de Vil.
Ooh.
If I'm being fully honest, you're gonna hate me for this. The only one I've seen is Scar.
What, dude?
the
only
only
movie?
movie.
Oh, this
What's
is gonna be
Hades
rough.
from?
From Hercules? You haven't seen Hercules?
No. What's Ursula from?
Little Mermaid?
No. What's
101
Cruella de Vil?
Dalmatians?
No.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'll be Cruella. You'll be Scar
I'm
since that's
Scar.
the only one you've seen.
Yeah, I would have picked that regardless.
Choose a
I
fictional
think.
dog. Clifford, Snoopy, Goofy, or Brian Griffin. Ooh, Snoopy for me, for sure.
Oh, that's a good one. I think I'm probably Clifford.
Okay. Do you know Goofy?
Yes.
Do you know Brian Griffin?
Is that from
Family Guy?
Yes.
Okay.
And of course I know Snoopy. We had Camp Snoopy in Minnesota.
Oh, that's
At the
fun.
Mall of America.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I was the last class to ever go there for our 5th grade
Aw.
field trip. So,
Oh, very fun.
yeah.
Which member of the mystery gang are you?
Ooh.
Zoinks! Shaggy!
Scooby-Doo. Keep going.
Daphne. Velma.
I'm Velma.
This is
I've
tough.
always had a really tough time deciding who I am.
Because I want to be Daphne, but I know I'm not Daphne.
That's with me as well. And I want to be Velma too, but I
don't know.
think I'm Shaggy.
I was going to say, I think I might be Shaggy
yeah.
too.
Let's roll. Ooh, pick an art form.
That's hard because we're good at everything.
Yes. Dancing, acting, writing, or painting.
Ooh. That's tough.
Mine's gonna be between dancing and painting.
I'm going to have to go with acting.
And I'm gonna have to go with dancing.
Love it. Oh, pick an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, Phantom of the Opera, and Cats.
Phantom of the
I
Opera.
have to go with Phantom. Just so you guys know, Abby and I went and saw Phantom
Sure
on
did.
Broadway, and it was incredible.
I love this question. Choose a type of milk. Okay, well, my favorite milk isn't on here.
Me too. I'm an oat milk girly.
Absolutely.
I guess I'll do almond.
Yeah,
The
probably.
options are whole 2% soy and almond.
yeah,
whatever.
so definitely almond. Pick a vacation spot. Ah! New York City, our home.
New York City.
Hawaii, Paris, or Rome. Easy choice, New York City for me.
New York.
Pick a female star.
Ooh.
Gaga,
Rihanna.
Beyonce.
And Ariana Grande. That she doesn't sound like that.
No, I think it was spot on.
Okay.
Mine's easily Rihanna.
I gotta go Gaga. I gotta go Gaga.
I gotta go Gaga. Go
I gotta go
Gaga.
Gaga. How would your friends describe you?
Ooh. I'll do yours and you do me.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, I want to pick loyal because, of course. But,
for me or for you?
I would pick
you
this
do-
for
okay,
you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna pick fabulous.
Okay. I'm gonna pick mischievous.
Yes, I was hoping for that.
Oh, just so you the options were loyal, mischievous, fabulous, and funny.
No!
Okay, so Abby, who are you?
No, retake the quiz.
Well, we're taking the other one too.
Okay, I'm a cavity.
He's kind of cool.
I think it fits though. Okay, let me read my little, I guess, freaking biography I got. Fucking McCavity, really? You live a secret double life. No one can figure you out because you choose to hide who you really are.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, damn. It's probably because you went with mischievous.
Yeah.
Once people get close to you, they love your personality, but it's not easy to get past those walls you put
That's
up.
right. If there's anyone that puts up walls,
Yeah,
it's this
jeez.
one. Well,
I didn't know this was gonna like literally go in on my fucking personality
I know,
and
what the
trauma. Okay.
well, I'm
fine.
Grisabella, so I die. So that sucks. But I'm a glamorous person, clearly. And I love to look and feel my best. At times, you may search for love and friendship in the wrong places. But that's only because you want to be accepted for who you are.
And who are you?
Touch me! I'm Grisabella.
I can tell.
She's really sad.
Okay. So that one I guess not so happy with results, but
it is what
it's
it is.
probably pretty accurate. Okay.
Okay, let's do the Playbill one.
Yeah. This is, gotta be extremely official and accurate. So
Okay,
we'll see
so
what I
number
get.
1, pick a dog breed. We have Chihuahua, Poodle, Golden Retriever, Pit Bull, or Pug. That's tough.
I'm a Chihuahua. No. Am I a pit bull? No. I'm not a pug. I'm a Chihuahua.
Okay, I'm going Golden Retriever.
Favorite entree
Ooh.
at the Olive Garden.
Ooh.
Tour of Italy. Soup salad breadsticks. Seafood Alfredo. Chicken Parmigiana. Lasagna Classico.
That's tough.
None, because chicken Alfredo's not on here, or just regular Alfredo.
I like the big ziti. Why isn't that on there?
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, you're gonna get soup, salad, and breadsticks with everything. So if you pick that, then you kind of
Stupid.
Yeah, it's not. That's not an entree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go lasagna.
I'll do seafood. No, because I literally actively despise seafood. Alfredo. Seafood
Oh, we
Alfredo.
have to pick our Andrew Lloyd Webber musical again.
Amazing.
Joseph and Technicolor Dreamcoat, Jesus Christ Superstar, Evita, Phantom, or School of Rock, the musical.
Okay, wait. This guy, like, this obviously is an ignorant statement, but, like, he's really done a lot.
Yeah. And these are all, like, really good.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have
Can't
to
say
go.
it on the list now.
No.
School of Rock. Is that, like...
They did a stage version.
That's so cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I heard it's really good.
I want to see that one.
I know. I'm just going to do Phantom because I can't pick anything else, and I love Phantom.
Yeah, I agree. Especially because I don't think I've ever seen any of the other ones
Yeah.
live.
What would you do with a second Jellicle life?
Okay, so at least this is really steering us in the direction that, like, these cats do believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
And that's where they're going.
Right.
Not just dead. So, would we do more good in the world? No. Make more
boring.
money. Create bold art. Love that
Yeah.
one. Eat better food or sleep more.
Create bold art.
I think create bold art as well. How can we pick anything else?
Yeah. What's your favorite dance move? Arabesque penché, the pony,
Oh.
time step, moonwalk, pivot turn. I'm an arabesque girly.
And I'm a pivot turn through and through.
know it. Oh, what's our non-Jellicle
cat
name?
name.
Ooh.
I'm kind of giving Tigress
It
today.
is.
So Tiger might be the one. Otherwise, the options are Smokey, which could be what you're giving. Look at you. You're a cute little gray cat.
I guess so.
A gray kitty.
Yeah.
Oscar, love that name. Angel or Whiskers.
I like Oscar.
Yeah, I think that's good for you too. I'm gonna be Tiger. Oh, again,
Our
what's your favorite
favorite
kind of milk?
Okay, at least they give more options.
Yeah.
I love that they give 2% or 1%.
Like, really?
There's not that big of a difference.
No.
So they have whole milk, 2%, 1% skim, or non-dairy. So I'll do non-dairy
Non-dairy.
because, oats
You
in
can't
there.
look at us and think we're eating dairy.
Well, I do.
Well, cheese.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna drink a cow's milk.
No, I used to. Like,
I did last night.
crazy.
Yeah, I did last night because we had to buy some for our Thanksgiving cooking. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna make some hot chocolate with this.
Ooh.
Because that's always the best hot chocolate is with real milk.
Yeah.
My stomach was unwell because I haven't had milk in so long.
Yeah, that
was a bummer.
Good. No good.
Anyways, pick a dance musical.
A chorus line, 42nd Street, An American in Paris, Newsies, that's me, or Anything Goes. I love Newsies.
I haven't seen any of these. I'm gonna pick a chorus line.
Okay. As a cat parent, you will have an answer for this. What is your favorite type of cat litter? A clumping clay, a silical gel crystal, recycled paper, corn, or pine? Who's
using corn
especially
pine?
the last three?
Yeah, who's using paper?
Yeah.
I don't-
Well, actually, I'm gonna pick that one just because
'Cause
of the environmental aspect of it. Recycled
I'm
paper.
sure that's nasty though.
Oh,
man.
for sure. But
All right, well, I'm doing clay, I guess.
yeah, the most normal one.
Yeah.
Ooh. Leona Lewis? Okay, wait. Let me say the question first. Who is your favorite Grisabella? Well, Laurel is.
Yeah.
But I guess if we had to pick,
I don't know any of these people.
Leona Lewis. That's
that?
Comfort from love. I didn't need the pain. Okay, let me make sure I got the right song.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Once or twice it was all, and it
Her?
was all in vain. Yeah.
Oh.
No, you know Leona Lewis. Let me tell you.
Oh, Bleeding Love?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, clearly that's what I was singing.
Well, if you sang chorus, I wouldn't know.
Well,
Wait. do it. Pick yours.
okay.
Oh
my
You're Grisabella this
God.
time.
Okay, let me turn off Bleeding Love.
Ooh.
Oh my god, okay, so I just picked Leona Lewis because, yeah, that was the only person on the list I knew. Didn't, like, Barbara Streisand also play Grisabella? So, like, is she not on the list?
I don't
I
know.
thought I saw that somewhere. Anyways, I'm happy about this one.
Your Grisabella. Does it have a little blurb about her?
Yeah, it looks like it does. So I am Grisabella, the glamour cat. It's awkward to say, but your best days might just be a memory because you're Grisabella, the glamour cat. There's good news, though. If you make your case, you might get a second chance at things, and you'll still look great in a shabby chic, deconstructed fur coat.
Ooh, glamour cat.
I'm so excited to get my second chance. Justice for Grisabella, and I guess I'm glad that she, gets her second chance.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm Victoria, the white cat.
A white cat.
You are young, or young at heart, because you're the kitten Victoria. Is
Vicky.
she kitten?
I mean, I think she gives, like, she
Oh.
seems, like, smaller.
Okay, I didn't know
the
she was
rest.
like an actual kitten.
Yeah, I don't think...
Okay, so I'm Victoria. I'm a cute little kitten. You're probably the kindest one in your friend group, always willing to reach out to somebody in need of a little recognition and love. And your leg extensions are simply unmatched.
Oh, that could not be more spot on for you, darling.
Ow.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Well, that was super fun.
We made it fun.
Yeah, I agree. I really enjoyed those quizzes.
Yeah. I think, with this episode, we did the best that we could with what we had.
Yeah,
And we want to thank our sponsors.
of course, as always. We first have tuna, obviously, fan favorite, as well as oat milk, specifically from Oatly. Thank you, Oatly. That's the brand, right? Of
I
course.
think so. That's at least one of them.
Yeah, that's who must have been emailing us.
Right,
for sure,
back
for
and
sure.
forth, yeah. And then finally, and most importantly, big shout out to Tim, the butthole cut guy. Thanks for helping out Snacked Audio on our editing.
Yes, thank you. I
That's
actually
huge.
think I might have called him Ted.
He doesn't
He
care
got
what you call
fired.
him.
We don't
Yeah.
really need to know his name.
Well, he doesn't care what you call him as long as we call him.
Yeah,
And we keep on calling him.
keep on calling him. Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Tim.
Well, that was another episode of A Bit Niche. And that's all we got for you.
Again?
Bye.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. Okay.
So, thank you all again for tuning in and listening and or watching. Again, if you do listen via any podcast platform, make sure you check out our YouTube so you can see what the hell we got going on.
Yeah.
And thank you again for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on the socials at a bit niche pod on everything.
Yes. Thank you. Please like and interact with our content. It's objectively hilarious. Feel free to give us a review. It would really help us out. And hit that notification bell so you are in the know whenever we release our episodes, which is Mondays bi-weekly. Yeah.
That's right. Thank you. Bye.
Meow.